Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Balram Prasad and I'm working with Microsoft. Today we are going to talk about what is the Chat GPT and how it can be used as a co-developer or personal assistant, and how we can use Chat GPT in pair programming scenarios. So instead of explaining what is the Chat GPT in PPT, I thought that let's ask the Chat GPT about Chat GPT itself first and then move ahead with that one. So let's go quickly to OpenAI website. So this is my Chrome and now I'm going to type Google, right? And let's search with Chat GPT. It is, and then we can go to that site about Chat GPT, and this is the site of OpenAI where we have an option to try Chat GPT. Let's go ahead and let's try that. And it is asking for welcome to Chat GPT. We can use login or we can go and create sign up. So let me go ahead and create the sign up. We can provide the email address or we can continue with Microsoft account or Google account. So this, I am logged with a Google account in this Chrome. So I will go ahead and continue with Google account. Now it is checking all the details and it is asking about all these things. So let me continue with name and phone number. I will put the phone number. Now, if we see, this is a free research preview and the details about that one, that it is in safeguard in place right now. System may occasionally generate incorrect or mislead information because it is still being trained for different reasons, different contents and other things. So let's see that one. It might be biased also and sometimes offensive also. So it is not intended to give any advice. So let's go ahead next. And this pop-up is about collecting the data, how Chat GPT is collecting our data so that they can improve this model. And we want to give the feedback. There are Discord server where we can connect and give the feedback and other things. So let's done. So now if we go into this page, main page, there are example given that how we can talk to Chat GPT. It is very simple chat based UI. So we can have that. What is the explain the quantum computing in the simple term? Example is given. What is the capability? We can ask limitation. What is the limitation and other things? But I will start with very basic question. What is Chat GPT? Let's see. So it is now writing that ChatGPT is a large language model developed by OpenAI, right? It is based on GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer Initiative. It is based on GPT architecture and trained on a data set of conversational text, right? It is designed to generate human-like processes, response in input, and can be used for a variety of scenarios. Let's ask that one, what is OpenAI, right? The second question comes in my mind that let's learn about OpenAI first. So OpenAI is a research company that aims to promote and develop friendly artificial intelligence. It was founded in December 2015 by Elon Musk, and few more founders are there inside that one. And that was previously non-profit organization, and it later became initiative for somewhat profitable also. They open for profitable scenario also, and they are developing. That's where lot of company like Microsoft, Infosys, and other companies are investing in this company to do this research and building this models. So this is the few basic thing we have. Who are investors in OpenAI? Let's see that. So OpenAI is a privately held company and list of investors are not public disclosed, right? But if you see that one, there are few high profile individual and organization technology that is there. And if you see the names of this high profile individuals such as Elon Musk, you can see that LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman is also there. So this is that company, and there are venture capital firm is there which is invested in this companies. So we can see. Let me ask another question also. It's future of Chat GPT, right? The future of Chat GPT and other large language models like it is likely to be close tie-up with the ongoing development and advancement of NLP technologies, right? So these are the few things we can get from ChatGPT itself. Okay, now next question, as we talked about how we can use ChatGPT as co-developer, right? Let's see that. So there are several ways we can use ChatGPT as co-developer, right? Fine tuning. You can fine tuning existing chat model on a specific task or data set to improve its performance. Let's pre-train. You can use ChatGPT to pre-train your own model on a specific task, generative task. That is where automation comes in picture. That if we have something, we can do the automation and other things. Or we can use OpenAI provided APIs to access pre-trained model and use to see that one. Suppose I'm working on some project where I have to stream some data into Azure, right? So I can ask the question, right? How to stream real-time data inside Azure? Let's ask this question, right? And there are several ways to stream data inside Azure depending upon a specific use case. Azure Event Hub is the one option, right? Another is IoT Hub. And till that time it is giving the answer Azure Stream Index. And if you go into our channel and see the videos, we have all the video where we have used Azure Event Hub for real-time streaming. We have Azure IoT Hub. We have videos for Azure Stream Analytics. We have Azure Data Explorer also. Right, Azure Signal R, we do not have videos on that top of that one. We will build sometime later, and this Azure Signal R is being used for chat kind of scenario where you are going to build some chat related application into your own website. So that kind of scenario is there into Azure Signal R. We will see that. So these are the few ideas ChatGPT is giving as a suggestion. Previously, how we are going to do that one? And if this is the question, previously we used to go into Google that how to stream in data inside Azure, and now we go and various resources, various videos, and figure out what is the best case and other things, right? Use the Google. Most of the developer, we use the Google and day by day for finding our information. The other way was there that we can go in Stack Overflow. We can go to Stack Overflow and we can find that whatever question we have, right? We can find that information, and we can ask the questions also. If any issue is there into Stack Overflow, then we can ask the questions also. And that's how we used to deal with a lot of scenarios, right? Now we can go and ask this ChatGPT itself that few different things, like now suppose I have a call detect scenario, right? Call fraudulent call detect scenario, which we have made a video. So I just wanted to see that one. So how to find fraudulent calls data inside in Azure. Let's see, simply I am not putting anything into system that I want to use this service, right? So let's see that one. So it is saying that there are various ways to find fraudulent calls data into Azure depending upon a specific use case. We have built using Azure Stream Analytics, so we can see that one. And we have also seen some of the things. This one, that we have videos for Azure Data Factory. We have videos for connecting this Azure Log Analytics. But we have used that how we are going to stream the data using Azure Stream Analytics and how we can figure out the code, right? So that is what we have in scenario for videos. So let's see that one. Can you suggest code for finding fraudulent calls in Azure? Let's see that what it says, right? So now it is saying that one that it can't generate, but it can generate something about Stream Analytics example it is providing. So we can see that. Right, if you go into our videos, you can see this. We have used a Stream Analytics SQL like query language, input and output and other details, and that is what it is also suggesting. I just wanted to check that on whatever video we make, it makes sense also or not. So let's see that one. I can ask the same question uh, with passing that one, that more details. Let's see. So it is saying that one I can generate, but it is a one possible approach, right? We can have more depending upon our scenario. So this is how it basic looks like it is collecting that one, and it is saying that one, that okay, caller ID not into select phone number from white list, and based on tumbling window it is generating, right? It is generating the code for fraudulent calls like SQL related language. Like this is one way. Let's see that one using Azure Stream Analytics. I can go ahead and pick that same thing using location. Let's see that one. Location means tower location and which location. So we can do that one also. So it is doing that the tumbling window location, group by location it put, and it says that location not in select location from whitelist. Like if this whitelisted column does not select location is not there, then it is saying that one that will be a fraud call. So that is how some of the language we can generate, and we have done that one in our scenario where we were finding with the help of location that in few seconds using tumbling window, if this call is generated from multiple different location and location is too wide, then it might be an issue. So this is how we can use this chat gpt for code developer, right? Let me ask that one, how chat gpt can be used as personal assistant. Let's see that one. So right, we can use like personalized information, retrieval way, or task automation, scheduling appointment, ordering item, generating automated response for customer. But I wanted to little bit narrow down while coding, right? Let me ask that programming. So ChatGPT can be used as a personal assistant while programming in several ways. Code generation, right? Debugging and error resolution, code documentation, right? Research assistant, intelligent code completion, right? We will see some of the things in next videos, but we can use this as a code generation purpose. We have seen that one. We can use as a research assistant, how we can take the suggestion for documentation and other things. So that is also we can use. Let's see that one, how we can use chat gpt in pair programming. Let's see. Same thing, it will be coming as a similar thing, because this is the same approach in pair programming also we generally used to do. I want to ingest some data from Azure SQL to blob. Can you suggest services to use? Right? We can have ADF. If you see our videos, we have ADF where we have created linked services, data factory, copy data activity we have used, and we can configure the mapping and other things, and that's how we have one of the options that we can push the data from Azure SQLs to Azure, right? This is one of the options we have. Right? Let me ask the another question that I need to generate a video diagram and scenario is then I need to store this for hot path and cold path scenarios, right? Cold path. Let's see that what it says that. Right, so it says that all the details how to generate a video and what we can put over there, and it gives basic good idea over there how we can generate the visualization tools and other things, right? External services visualization tool, how we can do that one, which kind of scenario we can use, services we can use. It gives a fair understanding where we can design ourselves, so we do not have to think too much while we generating. And this can be used for validation, right? If I have given a task and I am going to do, I can also take a help to see that one if I am doing correctly or not, right? So that is one thing also we can see. Let's see, I was getting an error for how to fix DLL versioning issue in C sharp code, right? I was having an issue, so let's ask this question. And now if you see that one, how it can help us. And if you see that one, now we have to go within this Google to find all the details we have to read, and in a stack flow also similar thing will happen, that we have to go and read all the details and what is happening, what is not happening, we can go and read that one. So here, instead of going and searching from in Google and going into tons of links and going into Stack Overflow, we can chat and we can see that one what is ChatGPT is also supporting. And maybe as a developer, we can use all the sources and take a decision and test that one. It can help us in the long run, right? Let's see that one. If I have a code and I wanted to see that one, how it can generate the test cases. Okay, let's see that one. People ask that one different question, like if you are facing some interview and asking to generate this scenario, right? Let's ask that one also. Tell me binary search in C sharp. Tell me how to do binary search in C sharp, right? So it is generating example. If somebody is taking interview via online, and if he has access to ChatGPT, one of the scenario is that we have to be sure that okay, he's not generating code and using that one. I have seen that a lot of things can happen related to this one, but yeah, this is one way to generate the code if you have given an assignment, right? Can you tell me what is complexity of the code? Let's see that. Okay. Can you please generate address validation function in C sharp for REST API, right? Let's see that one. Right, it gives a basic sale, basic idea what you can do, how to do that one. Now it is your part, right? You have to optimize that one, you have to customize based on different logic you have in place, and then you can use this one to generate the test cases for this one. So this is how we can leverage this ChatGPT in daily of our life to to optimize our working, right? We can generate a lot of samples code from this one. We can generate template codes and then customize for that one instead of going into Google or instead of Stack Overflow, or we can use all this possible combination to do our work, right? Let's ask another question. Can you generate PowerShell for deploying Azure Data Factory? Let's see that one. So basically, it is first creating the resource group, then it is creating data factory, it is then creating a new storage account, then it is creating a new key vault, it is generating a new managed identity, and then it is assigning that managed identity to key vault, and then it is generating a new pipeline, and this is generating a new pipeline activity for copy, and then it is publishing that pipeline inside data factory. So this is what it is doing, and precisely you will see this kind of code we have in another video into our channel, so that also you can do that and see that one. So there are various way we can use this chat gpt, and it is great tool, I guess. I will do some more demo video in more detail how we can integrate with VS Code, or how we can integrate with Visual Studio, or how we can generate more PowerShell code or something for our scenario, and we will continue doing that one. Thank you.